Hey, this iconic. I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. Flow cold, juxtapose, you the hot topic. Baby, I need a little less talking, we need more profit. On my hating, girl, it's better if you. When it's your turn, get what you earn. Can't swim soon as the bridge burn. You talking clothes in the whips, but this real rapping, big dog. Run the whole state like my name Gavin. Wanna play with my time, you must like. That's real risky. Something in the water, it smell real fishy. Shorty 6'1" in the hills, bending over to kiss me. Need to move to Bakersfield or something, I'm over the city. Your dreams, I could probably have 4 of them. At the tell folks, I make more than them. Shorty mom love me, she like, yeah, we need more of him. If you love life now, tell them that there's more to live. This iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. This iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. Beast mode, the game that we playing come with cheat codes. Hating in the comments, man, I eat those. You scared of the nah, me, we meet and greet. Type of that pay for the dinner, not no cheap. At the party mixing with the got my haters down in the dumps looking emo. Sushi talk, we gon' free the real, give it real raw. Acting like you pit bull, you my little dog. Baby girl, you gotta show and prove, that's why I'm a little rude. Say you wanna one, but I don't see it, who you tryna fool? Telling all my that we rare, that's why they stop and stare. That's why I'm quick to tell them, girl, you gotta share, ayy. The Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. Free the real. This iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. This iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it. This iconic, I put the Carhartt on as soon as I bought it.
Girl, I've been patient, but we both know I hate waiting. You just gotta treat it like it's boring, baby. Drop a pin at your location. Straight to the head, you love. Feelings that mix up. Like a Maserati, like a Maserati. Hey. Oh man, hey, let's dance. Back it up, no hands. Shawty wanna slide at the crib. Tell Shawty slightly, lace 6 now. VVS diamonds for your ass. Tell Shawty slightly, lace 6 now. There's something about the way you move your head. Tell Shawty slightly, lace 6 now. Shawty wanna
creep. They got evil plans in the devil's hands, but I don't pray cause I organize. They got new ways to impose strength, but I teach mine how to mobilize. We don't fight for the money, for the greedy, for the want is our freedom and the right to live on our motherland.
Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Island woman rise, walang makakatigil. Brown woman rise, alamin ang iyong ugat. They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak, God is up in every lifetime. We don't take no except the oppressors. If you step out of your line, I will protect what's mine. Kahit merong rosaryo, sino magliligtas sa'yo? Mulat sa dagat, hanggang mundo, proclaim it was ours, the high and the low. These women are gods, you already know. Roots deeper than water, they're in a village, a river.
The first round of this year's playoffs have been historic. Arguably the biggest upset so far is the #1 seed Milwaukee Bucks losing to the #8 seed Miami Heat.
So prior to this year's playoffs, how many times did a #1 seed lose in the first round?
Was it 3, 4, 5, or 6? Another little trivia.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on Hey Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Tillman in at the 5. And for Sacramento, up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp, even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook. You have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Fox against Moran. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Monk for 3. He buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brooks. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Well, we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around, is a bit more consistent. Wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
Now here's Brooks. He takes it in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
First team foul.
Memphis on D. Trailing by 2. Monk for 3. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Goes up and... lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Buries it from 3. Monk's got 9.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Jackson, defended by Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
For 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Timeout called, Sacramento.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
New group getting ready for the Kings. Metu, he's checked in for Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Herter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First
And with
team
Kevin
foul.
Herter, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, a good cutter, lots of complementary skill there.
Good on the second one. And Brent, with Kevin Herter, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, he can dish it around and get in there for some boards. Again, there's just so much to his game, but certainly that three-point shooting is something that Kevin relies on, as do his teammates.
There's the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis trailing here. Monk covers. And it's good. 2 points. 9 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire All-Star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. Takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
He's covered by Fox. And here's Morant outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Monk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
And the first one at the line is good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Sacramento has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Tipped. Blows the alley-oop.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. Timeout called. Sacramento. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Your 916 crew. Let's hear it. Okay, everyone. That was your 916 crew dance team. Get loud.
Sabonis in the post. He's against Tillman. Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter. 2 more since.
Monk covers. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Sabonis outside. The three from Barnes. Another three for Sacramento.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Sabonis. To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
If you leave someone open on a team with Sabonis having the ball, he's going to make you pay. That's great recognition.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. With the drive. And they get it back. Monk covers. Another shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 23 points in the game.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Check by Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
.36 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Herter on the wing. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Down low. Here's Metu. Oh, misses the dunk. one on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots, it's about getting big shots. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And over to Kenny now, your take on the Kings.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they can do that, this game's still within them.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Fans, please give a big round.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Kings trail.
Checking in for the Grizzlies. 0.
On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Monk covers. Shot clock at 5. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Rejected by Sabonis.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And it's Fox missing.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Personal foul.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Davis, he's checked in for Monk. Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
1 shot.
The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Fox. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Check by Davis. Pass to Morant. This one for three. Counted from distance. 37 points for him.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Davis hits.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game? You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive, and by everything, I mean draining threes.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Metu, he's checked in for Sabonis.
Substituting on the court.
Monk against Morant. Monk passes to Sabonis. Barnes with it. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain, Brent.
Yeah, the one thing, BA, that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam. And when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Barnes in at the three. That's the five out there for the Kings.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Oh, man. Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
He's guarded by Barnes. Going inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Outside Monk, and he's going for the oop here, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or two. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
Come on, back him out, man. Inside. Monk covers. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Kept alive, Sabonis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
Monk covers, and that one is hammered home.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Floats one up. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Fox. And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Well, one thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. When it comes to Mike Brown, he's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
That's a lot of different kitchens to be in, BA, and as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
To the middle. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Driving inside, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Here's Murray. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, BA. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
And Murray drops them both.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaren, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaren. Congrats on your success.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money. How